pride this week. What did you think of?
And they upheld the end of the bargain. We just gotta do our part. You know, I mean, the energy in there was electric. I mean, it was good juju in there. But characteristics as a team, we got to be better. Third down, got to have it situations. And coach had his, keys to victory that we didn't execute in its totality throughout the game, and that's what it pretty much comes down to. I did challenge the fans. The fans came, they saw, and they supported. And having an atmosphere like that and games moving forward in November, December, it's pretty much going to come down to execution, and we didn't do that enough as a team here today.
Cam, what was your assessment of how you played?
We didn't win.
How'd you feel in the 2-minute offense? Coach said that he doesn't think you have the full grasp as you'd like to have of the playbook in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's still learning. It's still learning. So being able to be out there and just get completions is something that every 2 minute is kind of predicated off of. Doesn't matter what system you're in. But it's just the little minute things when you come down to signals and things like that. And I just got to get in the book and really kind of grasp it.
Yeah, how do you explain your guys' lack of success on third down?
Yes, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Coach brought that up early, mentioning early in the week that it's going to come down to early success and first down, third down conversions, and staying on the field offensively and defensively, getting them off the field. And from what I saw, we did none of those things. And it's all about accountability. And I'm going to speak on what I can control. And offensively, we didn't uphold that today. So I don't know the numbers. I just know the percentages is extremely low. And winning football, playoff football like that, you got to convert. You got to, play better complementary football. And we had flashes today when we did. And I think, they're a great team. I mean, obviously, we know who, Coach Rivera is. And, he had those guys dialed in and ready to go. Scarface played a hell of a game. And not to mention, unbelievable execution right before the half. They stole 14 points without, the offense, having they say so in it, and that's a key to victory. Last time the offense was up, we was 14-7, and then when we got back on the field, it was 21-14. That's winning ingredients, and I know guys in that locker room enough so far that they're going to accept the challenge and come back and really be dialed in here moving forward. We can't belabor on the obvious. We lost. Okay, now it's time to move forward and look in the mirror first, which I am, and find ways to execute better.
Cam, can you walk us through the two fourth down plays at the end, the pass to Christian, and then the very last
one? I mean, you ask any coordinator in the league, you ask any player in the league, we're trying to put the ball in our guys' hands. That's no disrespect to anybody else. But we went to C-Mac, just came up a tad bit short, and then the last one, it was just lack there of execution. So I believe DJ won. So it's my job to deliver the football. I hesitated, and that's all it takes for a team like that to kind of, swarm you. And we just got to be better. We got to be better. There's a lot of people that's knowing each other. There's a lot of situations that come up on hand, but outside of all that, it's still football.
Cam, all your touchdowns here, I don't think you've ever run to midfield and done what you did, so can you speak to why you decided to do that today?
Yeah, today was a special day for me for more reasons than one. It was my resurrection day. Not that I'm not sure if a lot of people know. November 21st is a very special day for me. I took a big L in my life, I feel like, but it was it was a big scar that ended up being my biggest star. I was incarcerated today when I was in the University of Florida, and this day is always significant of where I've came from. So, I mean, I was just going to enjoy the moment. Still am going to enjoy the moment. I think, my life could be who knows where right now. If the judge ruled the way she did, or he did, I'm not sure. But, man, God has favor over my life, and that's the big picture. But the realization of things that you can control, I'm enjoying the moment, and, I have to be better.
Yeah, did you get a chance to talk to Ron before or after the game?
Not really. We spoke very brief. But, yeah, I mean, that ain't too much to say. I mean, I'm not in that warming mood right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I think that's what growth is. I wish him and his team the best. But, shoot. I knew what it was with him. He knew what it was with me. So, it is what it is. But, man, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for, his team. There was a good team. Their team is not kind of predicated on their record because they had 2 back-to-back wins. Now, but yet that's them. For us here, we just got to find ways to sustain the standard. And Coach says it best. And it's really going to be down to our leaders kind of stepping up and holding people accountable and starting with themselves.
And Ron said he was lucky to catch you early before you got the full offense under your belt. What do you feel like looking forward that you've got to improve on to give this team a better chance to win?
Got to have situations and third downs. We know what we have offensively from 11, 2, 22, 1, 82. We got enough juice, right? And it's just really going to take, not to mention 30 and 20. There are a lot of guys in that locker room that's capable of making plays, and it's just going to really come down to grasping and understanding and executing.
We got time for 2 more, guys.
First full game you played in a few months. How do you feel physically and mentally after?
I feel like my chest was about to explode a couple of times, but all in all, it was warming. And I just appreciate the fans just for coming out and showing their support, man. And for everybody who, these last couple of days has just been overwhelming. And, my prayer was pretty much, I hope I could just keep it in a row, man. But I wanted to enjoy the moment today. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to or we wanted it to, but yet, we can learn from it. I think we have to realize that nobody's going to lay down. I didn't expect that. I know a lot of other guys didn't expect that, but it's still going to come down to us executing and getting a plan. But for me, I am excited what the future holds, and it's going to start with us, tomorrow, and going over the film and locking in and doing that as best as we could.
So Cam, I know this homecoming is a little bit bittersweet because of the loss. But you talked about bringing the pride back to the stadium. There were a lot of fans with their Cam-inspired fedoras. Were you able to spot any of those during warm-ups?
No, I really couldn't. But I know a lot of Steves was in the building. Man, just hold on. Just hold on. Trust, man. And we're coming together. I hope and pray guys, got away from the game without being injured. But yet we know what we have in that locker room, and it's going to be us that's going to get us to the next point, along with a group of people, men, women, child, everybody, all hands on deck. So this one hurts, but that's the obvious. I think tomorrow is going to be a good way for we can really dive in and see what we need to improve on it, and get ready for Miami.
Thanks, Ken.